Hello everyone, I am here for my first album review and I'm going to start with the band Survivor. Sorry, I'm just moving that a bit. So their first album is called Survivor and it was released in 1979, which was 43 years ago. 43 years ago. Wow. So I've got my laptop open up here, just because I'm going to talk about some stuff on here as well. But I mean, yeah, it's a decent album. It is. We've got Dave Bickler singing on this, because he is the original Survivor singer. And I really like Dave's voice. I really do. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of Survivor fans will compare Dave Bickler to Jimmy Jameson. I feel like you can't compare them because they're totally, completely two different singers. I love both in all honesty, I really do. Really do. Okay, so there is, let me just double check, 11 songs. So I'm going to talk through 11 songs on the album. I first listened to all the albums back in 2020 and I actually reviewed them then, but I'm going to review them again. My ideas may have changed because I mean I've been listening to these now for 2 years. And a few of the songs I've been listening to for all my life basically. What my brother and dad were playing in the car and stuff like that. Obviously Eye of the Tiger, Rocky 3 and 4. So I'm just going to go through the review, talk about the songs. I'm going to mention the album artwork, and I've just gone on Wikipedia here. Not a reliable source, my lecturers used to say at uni, but there's actually some interesting stuff on here, so I'm just going to talk about that as well. So anyway, so the first song is Somewhere in America. I love this song. It's really good. It's just a nice tune to it, you know, it just bobs along really well. It's quite catchy. I've listened to this one loads of times. It's one of the songs up there for me with Survivor, definitely. So the next one is Can't Get Ya Offer My Mind. Now, I actually hadn't listened to this in ages. I listened to all these again last night to refresh my mind, and yeah, I hadn't listened to this in ages, and Dave Bickler's voice in this is fantastic. It's really good. He has a really good tone. It's just, yeah, I really like this one. Okay, so the next one is Let It Be Now. And in all honesty, I hadn't listened to this one that much since I listened to the album back in 2020. But yeah, it's good. Dave's voice is quite fierce in this one. It's got a bit more of a oomph to it. So yeah, I like that one as well. So number 4 on the album is As Soon As Love Finds Me. Now, the beginning and basically the start, it really came to me. And actually, if you listen to the whole song, the backing track, it does sound a little bit like Judas Priest's Turbo Lover. Have a listen to both the songs and it might just be me, but you might be able to see the similarities. So in this song, they had multiple voices, which often Survivor do. You have like the backing vocals. Remind me a bit of a Queen song. I mean, you had Dave, obviously the lead singer, singing the main part, and then there was a voice in the background. I'm not sure who that was. I'm not sure if that was Frankie Sullivan. I'm not sure. Or if it was Jim Pederick. I don't know, but yeah. And I like that. I like that part of the song where Dave was singing and then you had that little repeating of lyrics in the background. But part of the song where you had a lot of voices mashed together, I wasn't that keen on that bit. That was just my personal opinion. Okay, so the next song is Young Blood. I really like this one. Now, I mainly do listen to 70s and 80s music, but I am a fan of some modern bands, and one of them is 5 Seconds of Summer. They are a bit more of a rock band to kind of compare to other modern bands. And they have a song called Young Blood, so it was quite nice to see that connection. But yeah, I really like this one. I feel like it would have been really good to play live back in the day, and just getting the fans to just sing the words Young Blood. I think that would have been great. I mean, I think I had a look, and I couldn't find anything on YouTube of, to be honest, any of these songs really being playing live. But this song, it's very clever and it's very creative, and many aspects to it, lots of like just aspects which really bring it together. I feel it's a catchy song for sure. I also think it would be a really good song in a film. I can just imagine some like imagine like an old high school, like America setting, like a dance scene sort of thing. I think that would work really well. Really well. Yeah. I mean, Survivor songs have been in films before. It should happen again. It should. So the next one as Love Has Got Me. So when I first listened to this, I knew straight away it wasn't Dave singing. And it is Jim Pederick singing. I felt like it didn't have that typical Survivor sound. I thought it was a bit odd that Dave wasn't the lead singer. I know bands do that, but I don't know. It just sounded a bit odd. Maybe it's just because I'm used to Dave singing. But I wasn't keen, in all honesty. Okay, moving on. The next song is Whole Town's Talking. Dave's back, which I was really happy about. I really like this one. By the way, if I keep like looking away, it's because I've got my laptop up here with my notes on, so that is why. So I feel like this song captures the time it was recorded really well. It really has that late 70s sound to it. It really feels like, if you listen to it and close your eyes, it's 1979. You know? It's good. When I actually read my old review from 2020, I wasn't actually keen on the song. But I really like it now, so it just goes to show that songs can grow on you. So on my old comments, I did say that it's a bit less rocky and heavier, but that's okay. What else have I said here? Yeah, so with the title of the song being called Whole Town's Talking, when Dave sings whole, that word, he sings it in about 3 different like tones and ways, and honestly it really just shows his range and his talent. It really does. So this song, it's a good song to really show Dave Bickler's ability, I believe. I really do. Especially the part where he raises his voice quite a lot. That's probably my favourite part of the song. I'm not gonna go and actually try and do it myself because I'm not Dave Bickler. So, okay, next one, 2020. I love 2020. I listen to this song quite a lot. It's quite ironic because I started doing the reviews in 2020. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of this song. I really like the guitar in this one. It's really catchy and it just makes you happy. It does. It's a nice song. It is. And funny enough, I mean, I mentioned Judas Priest already. This song really reminds me of Michael Jackson's Black or White. The like that. It's, if you go and listen to both songs, you'll see the comparison that I'm making here. You will, honestly. So the 2020 bit, I literally saying I'm not gonna like do the little song thing, but here I am. I'm like 2020. It's that bit there. It's really good. It's brilliant. The lyrics are really well wrote. Just can't disguise the fire in your eyes. It's good. Again, I think this would have been a great live song. I mean, the crowd, I feel like, really would have been able to sing along. In my old review, I actually wrote, I wonder when they wrote 2020, if they would have actually thought of the year 2020 and what it would have been like. I know that's not what the song is about. It's not about the year 2020. It's about like the 2020 vision thing or something. And it'd be interesting to know if they did. They probably didn't think of it, but it would have been interesting. Certainly wouldn't have been what they guessed, would it? Okay, the next song, Freelance. Again, 70s sound for sure. The band is pretty good with backing vocals, and where to put them in. And it is weird. It has a 70s sound, but it also has a modern sound to it as well, which I really like. I feel like this album, all the songs are like really different. They really are. It is alright. It's not my favourite, but yeah, it's alright. Okay, so the next one is Nothing Can Shake Me From Your Love in brackets. So it starts off slower. I think if they kept it that way, I would have liked it a lot more. Dave really went for it on this. I think personally I would prefer if he kept it lower down. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, so we hit the last one. Whatever It Takes, that guitar. Right, that's where the good ends, unfortunately, for me. I feel like the song is a bit random. Like the backing sound to start with, it's quite good. But even after a while, that gets a bit repetitive. And the rest is just a bit, whoa. And then you get a riff thrown in, a few riffs, I think, and I don't know. It's almost like all these little bits were just thrown together almost. I don't know how they made it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this one, in all honesty. I'm not. You never know. It might grow on me. It might. Okay, so that's all the songs on there. I mean, if I was to pick a favourite, Somewhere in America, I really like that one. 2020, yeah. Probably my least favourite, I mean, like that one I've just talked about, Whatever It Takes, I'm not keen on that one. And the one where Dave's not singing, Love Has Got Me, that's probably the one I dislike the most. Okay, anyway. So the album artwork, I don't know what it's about. I don't know. Some people might, but I don't know what it's about. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna literally just talk a bit about this Wikipedia stuff here. So it says that the album lightly impacted the charts. So it reached 169 on the Billboard Hot 100. I should have done better than that though. Like, it's a good album. It is. It's a good album. So Rockin' Into the Night, the additional song. Wait, additional? I know that song. Wait, that was additional? Wait. I know that song, I listen to it all the time. So, it was additional? That's on the other album, isn't it? Oh, I'll have to have a look into that. But anyway, it says here, Rockin' Into the Night. Again, Wikipedia, I have to be a bit cautious, but yeah, probably right. Rockin' Into the Night. was given to 38 Special, turned the song into a hit. It was already a hit. It was a good song. Right. The original Survivor recording fan me. So that's where I've heard Ultimate Survivor. Yeah, we've got that album. That's interesting. I've learned something new. What else have we got on here? It's got some talk about Rebel Girl on here as well. Yeah, another good song. And that's it for that bit there. Oh, right, okay, so it's got here bonus track. Rebel Girl. Didn't know that either. Yeah, I've heard Rebel Girl. Listened to that many times. It's a good song. Okay, so that's it for my little review. So if there is any albums that you want me to review, I don't know. Then just comment below in the comments. The next one, I don't know, I might change it, I might do something different, but I definitely will be reviewing all Survivor's albums. So the next one is Premonition 1981, so that was released 2 years later. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye.